I'm sorry to see that Nexurium had to leave, but I'm glad the rest of you are here because I think you're gonna like what we're gonna do today. Hauling on the Hungary map is something I haven't done in a very, very long time. So it's about time we do it again, and of course in an epic truck. Shame on you, Raf, for calling this a 130 because it's a 133. Anyone can see that. In any case, it's here and it's just as beautiful as the 130 is. This one, maybe a little bit more. You'll see it in a bit. Let's get started. Hi guys and welcome to Hungary Map, a map I haven't been on since 135. I've done two videos in this map in the past, one on how you set it up on 131 I think it was, and definitely one on how you set it up on 135. There are links to both of them in the video description. Today it's even easier than it was on 135. On 131 it was actually kind of hard, got much easier on 135, and today on 137 it's easier than it's ever been before. The truck I'm using today, a SiSL 133, there's a link to it in the video description. And just so that I've mentioned it, the sound mod I'm using for the SiSL, because the SiSL itself is still a 135 truck, but the sound is 137 sound, and that is made by RAF. So there's a link to that as well in the video description, and of course at the bottom of the screen there you see my tiny little interface, and there's a link to that as well in the video description. So yeah, also in the video description there is a link to how you make this SiSL compatible with 137, because out of the box, due to the manifest file, it's only compatible with 135. So I've also included a link to my video on how you change manifest files. I hope I've covered everything with links today. And yeah, this is not the regular 133. There's something very, very special about it. This SiSL 133 has been modified by Perid. So it includes my coat of arms. This is the coat of arms for the country of Vombatia. Dum semper vadatur, for those of you who know Latin, that means forever, long hauls. So there you have it. That is my coat of arms. Why are we gonna talk? No, crash, crazy mango. Hungary does not crash on 137. Don't scare me like that. I hope not, because I'm running Hungary Map on 137 right now. Why would we talk about Map 2.1.1? I released my video on Eurasia edition with 2.1.1 earlier today. There's nothing to talk about. Yes, Crazy Mango. Perhaps you used a weird link. There is an unweird link in the video description. Try that one out instead. Coffee. I also checked my phone earlier. Apparently it's still 40 degrees outside. Which sounds kind of cold compared to what it's like in here. Only Hungary talks here? Well, not me. I don't know a single word in Hungarian. Not a single word. Anyway, my ZiL, coming back to the ZiL and the haul we're doing, the first haul we're doing. My ZiL has 210 horsepower, so it's the most powerful ZiL 133 available. It also has a 10-speed transmission, so it's probably capable of doing at least 70 kilometers an hour. I have precious water. I'm good, but thanks anyway. Speaking of, I should drink some of that as well. We're starting out light. This only weighs 8 tons, I think it is. Yeah, 8 tons on the driller. So that shouldn't be a huge problem for us. And I hope all of you have seen this map in the past. I hope all of you have tried this map out. If you haven't, please do. It's a fantastic map. And there are two things that makes this map very, very special. The first thing is that it doesn't require any map DLCs whatsoever. You don't need any of them, literally none. And it looks like this. No, calm down, calm down, calm down. No, it do not yet include all of these cities, unfortunately. This map was made by Frank007 and he stopped working on it on 133, I think it was. And since then, Indian has been keeping the map available to us. He has updated it when needed. The last thing Frank007 did on this map was this part here. He didn't complete it, so as you can see, it's not connected to the rest of the map. I've been there, and yeah, there's still a lot of work to do here. So what we in effect have is this area here. The plan was, of course, on the 1:3 scale to include the rest of Hungary as well. And maybe, just maybe one day that will happen, because from what I understand, Indian is now actively working on at least completing the area here where Frank007 never got to complete his work. And as you can see, I still have a lot of undiscovered roads here. This is the profile. This is the only profile I've ever had for Hungary Map. Since it is on the 1:3 scale, it takes a while to get around here. So Hungarian is the third hardest language to learn. How do you measure such a thing? Anyway, we're here in Budapest, so we're gonna go from the south side to the north side of Budapest. So basically from Buda to Pest, or is it the other way around? Anyway, let's get started. We have 28 kilometers to complete with this first haul. Let's take a listen to the truck first. That is the mighty power of a ZiL engine. Listen to that roar. Pest. Budapest. Jesus. I think it's related to Finnish in some way. Anyway, moving on. Let's get moving. Any one-to-one scale maps for ETS137? Yes, Chris, of course there are. It's called Dalton Elliott Highway. Oh, hang on. We need that. I need to know where I'm going. So again, this map do not have any DLC requirements, and yet it has probably still, after all this time, all these years, probably the most exciting cities to haul in. The cities on this map is unearthly. They feel very, very alive. I've always loved the cities on this map, and if you haven't tried this one out, you need to do that. You are missing out on something very special if you haven't tried it out already. I have traffic set to 3, by the way. So we will experience more traffic than this map actually can handle, because traffic is already, as you can see, pretty intense. This is 1 to 3 scale. Is Kalia here? There she is! Hi! So we're on the highway. Let's get her up to speed. Or not, it's still 50. Ada? Are you serious, dude? I'm pretty sure I did a full tutorial on where to get the map combo, how to download it. I didn't include where to put the mods because they all go into the same folder. But I've done a video on that as well in the past. The profile setup for this one, I have done 2 videos on that in the past for 131 and 135. Check out the video for 135. And you'll also find the link to 137 in the video description. Guys, you need to start subscribing, and you need to press the notification button as well. I've done videos on everything you're asking for. Where do I put the Hungary map in your mod order? You do not put this one in your mod order. You need to create a profile and add this map at the same time. So there is no where do I put it. Either you have it as you create the profile, or you can't use it at all. Welcome, Imtiaz. Nice seeing you here. Chihuahua was updated while we were live streaming yesterday. When we completed the haul or the stream and I logged off, I took a look at my emails, and there was a new version of all the Mexican maps. So and I still haven't had time to check that out, so I guess I'm gonna do that tonight. Could be that it's worth doing another stream tomorrow on Chihuahua. I stand corrected, Craig. I did not do a video on what power supply to add to Horizon 7. That is scheduled for release tomorrow. Check out these cities. Check out the traffic. Check out the parked cars. The people on the streets. Buses at bus stops. It's this map. Every map modder out there during mapping school should study this map. This is how you do it. I've always been impressed with this map. Funaki, yes, I do know the difference between the paid and the free version of Columbia Map by John Death. And guess what? I did a video on it. I kid you not. The truck we're using is a SiSL 133 and there's a link to it in the video description. Game Giver, it might be that it feels that way. Whoops. I'm gonna disagree with you a little bit on that, but I think I know where you're coming from with it, because yes, the human beings on the Alexandria map works great. People passing going over the road, traffic stops when they do things like that. Great, really great. But it still feels like this one is the mother of all city maps. I just hope Indian will continue working on the map and not only complete the parts that Frank 007 never finished, but actually starts working on the rest of Hungary as well. I really want to see more of this map. Thank you, Kalia. Yes, it does. It do look alive, this map. There's something very magical about it. I've always loved this map. And again, keep in mind, there are no DLC requirements for this map. Not a single one. Not even going east is required for this one. Oh, the guy sitting next to me, that's me. In 10 years, 15, 20, perhaps 30 years. That's me in 30 years. I do think he looks a little bit like me, actually. In 30 years, that is. Breakthrough Studios, thank you so much for becoming a member. Really appreciate it. Yes, everything is original content. I think even the BDF trucks that are here are made by Frank. Then I'm gonna agree anyway, Extremer, and say that your map lacks dead people. Speaking of maps, guys, if you are interested in, if you know how to make maps, contact Extremer, because the RT Asia team, the Road to Asia team, are looking for more mappers. So contact Extremer, he's right there. He doesn't bite. If you have interest in, whoa, that looked weird, making maps or helping out with Road to Asia map, we need that one completed, because, well, I want to be able to haul as far into Asia as possible, especially now that Project Japan is coming as an add-on map for ETS2. I do hope they don't make this one into a 1:19 scale. That would kind of ruin it, I think, to be honest. With all the details on this map, I just want it to be exactly like it is. I just want more of what we have right now. Me neither, Funaki. I know nothing about map making. I tried once. I spent literally an entire day trying to make something, and I ended up with like 100 meters of road and nothing around that road. You made an intersection, Kolja? Impressive. That's 1000% more intersections than I have ever made. Yeah, I'm not surprised it's the exact same trams they have in Budapest. Frank knew what he was doing. I did, Chris. I made a video on it even. I did burn that bridge. I'm never gonna haul with that bridge again. This map, by the way, I don't know if you were referring to this map when you said that there are problems with optimization in cities. This is the first time actually I'm using my new graphics card on this map. Oh, it's the second time really, but anyway. I used to use my 1060 card and 60 FPS all over the place. No dips whatsoever. This map is extremely well optimized. Kevin, there are very few, if any, maps like this one. Yes, we already talked about the Romania map by Alexandru, and sure, but still, there's no other maps that even comes close to this one. I love the spas in Budapest. Yes, this map is meant to be just Hungary, nothing else. And it is meant to be the entire country, as you saw from the map view. No one has ever made cities like they're made in this one. I mean, Budapest is freaking big on this one. I need, I guess, to do another video on this map, just how you set it up on 137. Not that I feel that it's needed, but apparently many of you don't know about it, which is a shame, really. It used to be hard work getting this one to run, but these days it's just 3 mods. A base file, a map file and a def file. That's it. There used to be like 10 mods or something. With traffic mods, truck mods, PDF mods, sound physics, things like that. All of that unessential crap it was is gone now. Back to basics with this map, and it's just what the map needs. Yes, Kalia, for you I can flash anything you want me to flash, Kalia. Even a map. If you want me to flash the lights, of course I'll do that as well. So we're going over here. And this is the map. Again, just this area here. There are no roads that we can haul on outside of this area here. But the intentions are there. Unfortunately, none of this has been worked on since 131. But still, maybe, hopefully, Indian will at least complete this. Which was where Frank 007 left off. What are you talking about, Thanos? Of course I wouldn't flash my private pods. I would do no such thing. You can't flash things in a microscope anyway. The scale is 1 to 3, and I do not know where Frank went. I think he just grew tired of it and left, unfortunately. Allow me to flash my lights as well. There we go. Now that's all the flashing I'm gonna do today. Yes, this is the mapping. Let's see, where's my cheat on that? I had that information somewhere. Come on. No, I can't find it. Yeah, it's one particular year. 1998 or something. Thank you, Liam. If I want additions to the Dalton, actually, for a very long time nothing happened with Dalton, but since about 6 months now, there has been work on expanding Dalton, so that is coming. Fact is, you can already see a lot of it. It's not completed, of course, but you can see it on the latest version of the Dalton Elliott Highway. Crazy Mango, have fun, you will be addicted. The only odd thing about the load order of this map, you have the def file on top, and then you have the map file at the bottom, and in between you have the base file. For some strange reason. Don't know why it's like that, but because in the normal circumstances I would say that you have the base file at the bottom, then the map file, and then the def file on top of everything, but here it's the base file in the middle. And of course you then need to change the playing module to I think it is Hungary. I'm pretty sure it's Hungary. It's definitely not Europe anyway. So you need to create a profile specifically for this map. But that is all described in the 2 videos I did on the map. You have 3 dislikes. Oh well. Not everyone likes this map apparently. Docus, yes we are in Budapest. I assume I'm now pronouncing that perfectly. Budapest. Chris, yeah, you can already see that actually on the latest version of Dalton Elliott Highway. Yeah, it's the add-on to the truck. That's what I said, I think. Exterior Budapest. I'm getting the hang of it, I think. Your country doesn't support memberships. What is wrong with your country? Yes. Well, I guess it's a thought that counts, isn't it? So thank you for wanting to be a member. And hopefully Google will do something about that in the future. I have played on Romania Map by Alexandru, and I've done a video on it. Oh, this is a tight spot. Let's see if this works. Those mirrors can't see much. I have no idea where I am right now. Let's cheat. Well, I'm almost close. Well, that kind of works. Ah. There we go. Let's find something else to haul here. Because I want to take us out on the countryside. Maybe do one of these roads here. Some of the ones I haven't discovered. That would perhaps be nice. Let's see what we can find. What do we have? That's coffee. I'm not gonna do something like this, even if this truck has 210 horsepower. It doesn't have any crawler gears, so we're gonna go way lower than that, around here perhaps. What do we have in this area? And it's no idea trying to do any of these urgent deliveries. That's not gonna work. That perhaps, but it's a boring trailer. Doubles could be exciting. That one perhaps? Should we do this one? What do you say? I was concentrating. I probably was. I think we're gonna do this one. Let's see where we can find it. Egeman, why would you do that? Why would you change the manifest so the file works on 130? I highly doubt it will work on 130. Why would you want to do that? But the way I suggest you change the manifest files allow you to at least try it out on any version of the game. So I guess you could try, but I highly doubt it will work on 130. What's the longest train I've hauled? Just the locomotive. Or are we talking about road trains? 8 trailers is the longest. Yeah, but if you are still on 130, upgrades. If you for whatever reason don't want to do that, you will still be able to find the older versions of this truck on the truck-sim.club forum. They are still there, I think. That's right, for those of you who just joined us, this truck has my coat of arms. It's somewhat worrying that the truck is struggling a little bit just to get up that tiny little hill by itself with no trailer attached to it. Ferries, I do not prefer graphics mods, and I do not prefer the default graphics either. I've done videos on my graphics settings. Now I'm using a mix of settings from in-game and also from GeForce and NVIDIA Profile Inspector. Oh wow, there's my trailer. Oh, that's gonna be tight. That's gonna be tight. Do we have any alternatives here? No, not really. Which one looks nicer? This one, or that one, or that one? I think I like... You know what? Screw it. Just go with this one. It doesn't matter. We're gonna have problems anyway. I'm not really sure how this is going to work. if it's going to work. That is ridiculous. Okay, any ideas on how we're gonna get out of here? I think I'll try to bring it over here and then make a U-turn, and maybe, just maybe, with a little bit of luck, there's not going to be any teleporting. I'm not going to call for help. I'm just going to trust your knowledge and expertise, and hopefully you will help me. Look at that. That kind of worked. Well, it's too late anyway, Collier, but thanks. Yeah. Whoa, it's raining. Thank God we have these great wipers. I changed them this morning, so they should work very well. Thank you, Imtiaz. I really appreciate that. Who said torrent? No, you cannot have the mods torrent link, because there is no torrent link. There will never be a torrent link. Unless the mod creators decide they want a torrent link, of course, but I doubt it. Yes, let's talk avatars. Not the movie, but my new one. You've already seen it, should have seen it at least by now. My new avatar do not include a Scania truck anymore. It's not politically correct, so I've changed it to just WT with the Swedish flag behind it. And that is just a start, because I will change my logo, my banners, and I've already started changing the thumbnails. So there will be more of that coming over the next couple of weeks. I think I've managed to change today the avatar on all my social medias, such as Twitter, Facebook, Blogger, and a few other sites. Maybe I've forgotten some, and well, I will fix that as well. Thanos. Game Diva, you were actually waiting for the movie Avatar. There is a part 2 coming out, I've heard. Hang on. But yeah, I have the avatar in place, and that is, as I said, just the beginning. Over the next couple of weeks now, I will change the rest of banners, logos, and all of that. Whoa. And then I'll get my merch shop up and running as soon as that has been completed. Because, yes, traffic is set to 3. Because yes, there is a merch shop coming. A guy called Jay is brilliant with graphics, so he is working on the images that I need for my workshop. Oh, come on! That's me in 30 years, yes. There we go. So the shop is... I've actually ordered samples from the shop. And unfortunately, obviously because of COVID-19, it's taking longer than usual to get the merch sent to me. So I was kind of hoping yesterday that something would arrive in the mail. Didn't get anything. Maybe next week. At the same time, I'm off for a couple of weeks with my kids. And I will dedicate a live stream to it when the merch shop goes live. So that isn't gonna happen in the next couple of weeks. But the 2 weeks after that is when you should expect the shop to open. And of course I'm always gonna be open to suggestions. So, but we're gonna start simple, some t-shirts, coffee mugs, things like that. And over time, if you want it, need it, we'll add more stuff to it. Do I have a job outside of YouTube, Crazy Mango? Yeah. Hell yeah! I have a full-time job outside of this. I do not make much money on this, so there's no way I can even go down and work, say, 90%. I have a full-time job outside of this. Yes, we're definitely gonna do caps. I'm tired of... Have you ever googled Wombat Trucker caps? You'll find a ton of them. Because there are trucker hats out there with wombats on them. And it's not mine. And it's not someone who has stolen my logo, for instance, or anything like that. It's actual wombats on it. Well, the wipers are working. They are very much working. If one could say that wipers on a 133 actually works. They're really tiny. Of course they will look better, Game Deaver. Of course they will. My avatar, speaking of, is probably not surprising. One of the merch that we are adding to we're adding it to t-shirts right now, and so if you wanted with your own flag behind it instead of the Swedish one, we're even going to do that on request. It will cost you a little bit extra, of course, but we are going to do that for those of you who want your flag behind WT instead. They don't work on the 130? Well, lucky me for bringing the 133 then. Honestly, we have rain because I forgot to remove it. It's not a coincidence I don't have rain in most of my streams these days. After the video we did on Dalton Elliott Highway, the first one, where we had a lot of rain, I decided that I'm forever gonna remove it. My beard, I said it for Halloween. Would you seriously buy a t-shirt with my face on it? My poor truck is struggling with this. It's only 15 tons and still. No, my avatar is not Pyramid Head. But someone said on Twitter today, oh my god, he said that my avatar, he thought it was inspired by the Volkswagen logo. Which makes me very sad. Because after he said it, I have to agree. It's pure coincidence, and they're probably not going to sue me for it, but it kind of reminds me of the Volkswagen logo. I should have a t-shirt with my bearded mug on it. Maybe if Kalia actually produces the golden ducky with a beard, could be we make one of that one. Please don't, Thanos. I'm not Wombat Volkswagen or Volkswagen Wombat. The latest model from Volkswagen Wombat. 1.6 TDI. Whoa! Wombat wagon. Not having ducky. It's really easy not to have ducky because it's a ZIL 133. There's not enough room for ducky here. Hi, you're a trucker. Yeah, and trust me, even my ZIL is emission free. You do know that wombats have fur, right? They have beards everywhere. Train Geek, welcome. If I knew you would come, I would have been hauling in a train instead. The Volkswagen Wombat Hybrid. 1.4 TDI. Q-Poo, yeah. Plug in your Wombat wagon today. I'm not a huge fan of Volkswagen, by the way, but Audi, feel free to call me. Both you and Samsung, by the way. Yeah, I think that Train Geek is a train geek. Maybe that's why I said train spirit. Mercedes. Oh, I think Train Geek is from Norway. Folkevogn. Boble. My parents had one of those Beetles. The old ones, of course. Not the new one. That just looks stupid, the new one. This is going to be interesting. Kalia, you need to do something about that truck there. Uh-oh. Stupid AI. I mean, he has a ton of space. Come on. Let's see if this is this a ghost train? I don't think it is, but sometimes. No. It's not a space train. Ghost train, I mean. I could remove traffic, but I think it's easier to do it like this. There we go. I feel sorry for the AI we left behind there. Don't teleport. How was I supposed to clear out that situation? I could have changed the traffic to 2 instead. It would have instantly cleared. But nah, leave the AI behind. They're gonna be stuck there when we come back tomorrow. Oh, he's definitely from Oslo, Train Geek. Trick is Norwegian for tram. You're porting the anthem to ETS? Oh, Kalia. Now I love you even more. Wow! I didn't expect that. It's been a while since I hauled on this map. Oh, we need to find ourselves somewhere else to go. I guess that is a good thing actually, because I want to do this road instead. So we're gonna have to do that. And while we're at it, let's just do that as well. And yeah, that'll work. Hang on, was I supposed... Oh, I need to go that way. Nothing wrong with man trucks as long as they stay in the showroom. The convoy will be on 137, Andrew. If I have to install 137 myself on the server, I'll do that. There's no way they can still require 137 in 2 months. Seriously. I have no idea why it's taking them so long to update to 137. But for sure, in 2 months, it has to be done. I will be mighty, mighty disappointed if we have to revert back to 136. NSB is Norska Statsbaner. For those of you who for some very odd reason would be interested in that. Thanos, trucks actually has the same system as planes. It's called Waze. If you use Waze, you will know if there's something ahead of you. David, my Twitter account, well, believe it or not, it's actually Wombat Trucker. There you go. My live stream is stuttering. I'm looking at it, can't see any stuttering at all. I'm thinking that could be on your side. Why are they changing their name? It's always been NSB. Yeah, it's just it's just you then, Quentin. Whoa, 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 slow down. Thank you. Thank you, Pungo Gaming. I'm pretty sure it's then not me, but something else. This game, no, this map doesn't really like traffic set to 3, it seems. I think VY is just Norwegian humor for why. No, Europe is not fully opened up, Chris. It is opening up on the 15th. But there are exceptions. Danes, for instance, are allowed to come to Sweden, but when they get back to Denmark, they'll have to go into a voluntary quarantine for 2 weeks. Basically, most countries are opening up, but they won't allow Swedes. It's pure racism, really. But I can't blame them. In hindsight, Sweden handled the situation horribly. I do live in Sweden, yes. So this summer I will travel to other places in Sweden. Pungo, this is the ZIL 133. And there is a link to it in the video description. Together with the sound mod that you have to use if you want sound for 137. Whoa, I've never seen that before. I thought this map was perfect. And look at that. Huh. I was born in Norway, raised in Norway, moved to Sweden when I was 18. Lived here for a couple of years, then I moved to Denmark, lived there for a couple of years. And then I moved back to Norway for 6 months before I moved again back to Sweden again. So, I'm a Scandinavian. My friend, this is me 30 years from now. And I'm not bald, I have long, invisible hair. Blonde, curly hair even. It's just invisible. Ooh. Well, that's for sure. US hasn't handled it well and isn't handling it well. You have the most deaths and you have the most infected people there. But just give it some time. India, Brazil, those are other countries that isn't handling it well. So, but I honestly think you're opening up way too early in the US. Train Geek, yeah, you can visit us next year. If there still is any Sweden after that. The border shops are really struggling now. They were kind of hoping that they would have Norwegian tourists coming over this summer. They won't. That should be my excuse, of course. Yes, I do have long green hair. Thanos, that's a horrible thing to say. No country wants everyone to get it so that elderly people die. That's awful, dude. Don't be so cynical. Norwegians do not hate Swedes. Where did you get that? Besides, when I moved here, many Norwegians moved to Sweden and worked for 6 months or so. Back then, when I moved here, the economies were reversed, so Sweden was big brother and had all the money. These days, it's the opposite. Norway has all the money and the Swedes moved to Norway to take jobs there instead. Crazy Mango, I think you should talk to Extremer about that, to be honest. Train Geek, I'm actually gonna be there at the Tunga Rally when that happens. Is it in... Well, the next time it happens. I can't remember what the dates are. Can't we all just be friends instead? Yeah, Norway was like really cheap to go to, and so lots of Swedes came to Norway. But these days it's the opposite. Yes, this is the SCS traffic together with the traffic that comes with the map, which is basically trucks parked on the sides of the roads, the BDFs for instance. That is part of the map. My truck has 210 very old Russian horses, so it's not very powerful. And it doesn't have crawler gears. It does have a 10-speed manual, but no crawler gears. So anything beyond 10 tons really is going to be a struggle. I'm not gonna be able to overtake anything in this truck. Pungo, I'd love to try VR. If you have a VR headset lying around and you don't want it, send it to me. There are so many things I need to buy right now. I need a new monitor. I need to buy Photoshop. I discovered here the other day. I need Photoshop, and yeah, a lot of other things. They can't be Shetland ponies, they are Russian. So whatever tiny horses they have in Russia, it's 210 of those. Probably with 3 legs as well. Olo? So, welcome to Olo. Yeah, and I know that you would know, Kalia. You're probably right, but I still want to try it out. VR, that is. But the first thing I will buy is a new webcam. And then I'm gonna buy myself a 4K monitor so that I can start streaming in 4K. And then I'm gonna buy Photoshop and then a ton of other things. There's always something. Chris, I'm unfortunately very aware that there are still Americans who thinks that Corona is a hoax. But not even the president believes that anymore, I hope. You ordered head tracking, Crazy? Good for you. It's, of all the things I've ever bought, that's probably the smartest thing I ever did. Other than getting a steering wheel, of course. Being able to just move around like this, it's way easier than attaching a third arm to your body. That can I name Nitro? No, we cannot. Slap me. Oh god. Can't we gut out the engine and put performance parts into strengthen the engine, then slap 2 massive turbos on a mini supercharger? What a horrible thing to say about this truck. I mean, it's perfect as it is. This is one of the reasons why I love old trucks. Underpowered, struggling even with what we today consider the lightest of cargos. So we have Monor coming up. Or is it Monor? Monor? Well, just like me, this truck can actually run on water. Speaking of, cheers. Oh. By the way, I released my Eurasia edition today. I had a question on YouTube about it. Yes, of course I will release my global edition tomorrow. My global edition will be out tomorrow. Well, Chris, that's one of the many things she's calling me. She also calls me an idiot, a moron, a horrible person, and, well, wombat. So, Wombat is just one of the many names. So, Szolnok is pronounced Solnok. That's how easy enough. Solnok. Strange feeling, Thanos. I could sleep for as long as I wanted this morning. And so I woke up at 7. And I went to bed at 1 because I was really tired that early. I mean, it's my vacation. I should be able to go to bed whenever I want, but I couldn't stay up any longer. I was so tired. And then I woke up 6 hours later. Very disappointing. But it's a great day. I managed to get my global edition completed very early this morning. And my Eurasia edition ready this morning. And the global edition is almost complete as well. So, yeah. Things are looking great from that perspective. Of course, once I actually go on vacation on Monday with my kids, maybe I'll be able to sleep then. We have 5 dislikes now. Well, I don't know why. Not that I really care either. The difference between Eurasia and global, well, Eurasia is Europe and Asia, and all the 1 to 19 scale maps that comes with that territory. The global edition is all of Eurasia plus whatever else we can throw in there. So Eurasia do not have Ross, EAA, Map, PJ Indo, Australia. Other than that, it's the same really. What do you mean outlaw? I'm going as quickly as I can. I'm even doing 45 now. Hi Brian, and welcome. My day is fantastic. I'm really enjoying this, knowing that I won't have to go to work for 2 weeks. How's your day? I do add text fix to the global combo. That's where I add it. To the Eurasia edition, because I don't feel that it's necessary. The flickering, I see that mainly on EAA and on Australia, Tasmania these days. On Ross, I feel that with 7.8 you don't really have that anymore. So it's mainly for EAA and Australia. Solnok. Vill du ha i lommelerke? I actually don't think that's possible, Liam. I'm sorry to say. Crazy Mango, is this big map big enough for a new career profile? Yes, it is, which is a good thing because you can't combine it with anything else. It's a standalone map. There is no rev counter on this truck, by the way. You have air pressure and things like that on the right, and you have a speedometer on the left, but there is no rev counter, so everything is working, including the air pressure gauge. This truck also had the latest technology in Halo because it could be used for Formula 1. I am Systembolagets worst customer. I never buy anything from them. Literally. I don't drink alcohol. I'm boring like that. Just give me a second here now. Let's see what this truck can do. 58 kilometers an hour. I'm flooring it. We're almost up to 60. Chris, thank you for being here. Take care, buddy. Not gonna break. Look at that. We're doing 64. We'll soon be up to 70. Is it for 30 seconds today? 3, 4. This isn't gonna work. No, this isn't gonna work. No. And besides, this is as fast as the truck goes. We hit the rev limiter, so maybe 73. There we go. Actually 74 even. So this is 75. But it sounds like we hit the rev limiter. $77. Jesus Christ, I gotta hang on to this. Maybe it's a little bit downhill. Maybe that is why we're able to get it up to 78. I don't need brakes with this truck. It's not fast enough to require brakes. Oops, not there. Panda, for real, you need to learn to enjoy old trucks. I mean, you can't say that this isn't the most beautiful truck ever. I mean, it can even compete with some of the Scania trucks. It's almost as beautiful as the LB76. Almost. I saw the pics, Perid. Absolutely incredible. Never heard of it before that truck. A Scania 143 doesn't look better than this. I live in Stockholm. I live literally like 30 minutes from Scania Porten. I am biased towards Scania, but this is better looking than a 143. There is also a 143 for 137. By equalizer. It's just that I don't like that 143. Now Saurer is... Has anyone heard of the truck manufacturer Saurer before? Completely unknown to me. Alex, no one should force anyone to go to church. That's like forcing someone to... Well, yeah. But I would encourage you to try out the Pastafarian way of believing. You have Huck. Saurer was made in Switzerland. I wonder what the Saurer was based on. Crazy Mango, what you should buy for 86 euros. Make sure you have all the map DLCs, special transport, heavy cargo, those kind of mods. Well, you can't really get a steering wheel for 86 euros. See if you can find a Logitech G27. You could find some of them for 100 euros and give them 86 euros for it. You do have a wheel. Okay. Then you could of course buy yourself a track hat for like 50 euros. I'd recommend that. I haven't tried Fred Scania, to be honest. Let's just say there has been opportunities to do so, but I haven't tried it. I don't really see a need for it, to be honest. Maybe I don't see the need for it since I haven't tested it. No glasses. So I could basically just close my eyes for 30 seconds. Ah! There is a... Can't remember. I think it's a Peterbilt that is coming out. That is gonna cost 100 US dollars. I kid you not. It's gonna cost 100 US dollars, and he's taking pre-orders for it now. And apparently a ton of people have already bought it for some very mysterious reason. It's not even a very, very special Peterbilt. It's worse than us, but I'm not really sure how bad it is these days. But I have different... I have like 1820 on one eye and 1520 on the other one. Apparently. I think it's a... Is it a 389? I can't remember if it's a Kenworth or a Peterbilt, to be honest. Yes, for ATS, $100 US. And I swear to God it will be available for everyone like 30 seconds later. It will be leaked. And it's probably going to be horrible. No, I'm not completely blind. On the contrary, I can't use glasses when I'm driving, for instance. That just gives me a headache. Oh, crap. Let's see. You know what? I don't think I'm gonna be able to make this parking. I'm pretty sure I won't be able to do that. I'm not even sure I'm gonna try. No, it's useless. It's not gonna work. Oops. Ah, come on. Okay, I'm stuck there now. It's... Ah! Okay, I'm gonna give it a second try. Look at that front wheel. No! I waited too long. God damn it. Actually... Boom! But I couldn't have done that using the mirrors. There's no way. So yeah, that was pure luck. We need to find something heavier. This was, the first one was 9 tons, this was 15. Let's try something not that heavy, not that heavy. Actually, not those, I just hate them. Not because they are more difficult than these, they really aren't, but should we try one of these? Should we try one of these? From something I can actually spell, because we will have to teleport there. So it has to be Tatabanya. Probably raped that name now, but anyway, Tatabanya. Let's do Tatabanya. Let's see if we can find it. Maybe not in that direction, maybe this direction over here somewhere. There it is. Is it here? There it is, there it is. Kids! It is accurate! Crazy Mango. Tatabanya. Damn. I thought I would have a bunch of angry people here now. Tell me that's not how you pronounce the name. So this is the bunkers haul, which means that this will be the last haul for today. But it's probably gonna be a very, very long one. I'm not even sure we're gonna be able to make it out of here. I've never tried this before. I've never tried this before. I'm not really sure we're gonna be able to move at all. We are able to move, which is much more than I thought we were going to be able to do. Wow. So I can back up a double trailer, but I can't get... Wow. I never understood why we had to learn to speak new Norwegian in school. because I grew up with both. There are two different ways of writing in Norwegian. It is either using bokmål or nynorsk, and I never understood why I had to learn both. It just makes it twice as hard for every kid out there. Thank you, Kleber. That's very, very kind of you. Since 131 even. Awesome. Thank you. Hi, intern. Welcome back. And welcome to Hungary. I'm still gonna go for it. You just wait there. Brake, brake, brake. And stop. Thank you. Thank you. My sister is actually a teacher in Norway. Hats off for anyone who decides to become a teacher. Let's see if I can pour some water while hauling 51 tons in a SiSL 133. Perid, I know that you love the SiSL just as much as I do. Have you ever hauled 51 tons with yours? Oh, Asta, my dream map. Yeah, you know what? That isn't ever going to happen. It will remain a dream forever. It's never going to happen. My sister is teaching in Norway, Liam. And please don't ask me where in Norway. Let's respect her privacy, shall we? I'm absolutely for some mild modifications to the SiSL. The coat of arms, obviously. And a golden ducky on the bonnet would be awesome. Perid is gone. Well, I never liked him anyway. Hi, MRT, welcome. Yeah, I am flooring it. Jerry the trucker, thank you very much so. That's very kind of you. That's... Oh, crap. It's struggling up this tiny little hill. This is gonna be exciting. Seriously, Asta? Are you working on that? Well, I'm looking forward to it being completed in 10 years. Hang on. Oh, gee. Second gear, we're good, we're good. Third gear. Ah, the mighty SiSL 133. As long as we don't have to stop anywhere, we might be able to do this. Now let's get her up to speed. Let's see if we can make 51. Come on, can we do 60? No, we cannot. I just wish this truck would do knots. It's unfortunately kilometers per hour. ETS2 2.84 Asta. Yeah, that kind of sounds like in 10 years. Well, as long as the truck moves forward, I don't mind how fast or slow it goes. Well, I do mind if it goes too fast, but I have no problem doing 20 kilometers an hour or 55 as we're doing right now. We might make it to 60 even. Before I forget about it, let's have a look at the map, because I want to do this instead. Roads I haven't been on. So that works. That's good. Maybe we could do this one as well. That's going to be interesting. That there is going to be interesting. Let's see how that works. Thanos, it's not going to happen. You know what? I need a picture of this. Otherwise, Parrot won't believe me. I can't believe we're doing 51 tons in this thing. Ducky is getting a beard with a little bit of luck. And some cross-eyed staring. Don't you worry, Thanos. Come this fall, I'll be super white. I'm not really sure when I'm supposed to get any tan this summer. Maybe on the beach with the kids two of the days this summer, but other than that, I'm not really sure when that's going to happen, because I can promise you every single day I don't have my kids here, I'll be in front of my PC. Ugh. Fake tan. Why would I do that? I mean, I'm a gamer, so therefore I'm single, and since I'm a gamer, I'll never meet anyone. For who am I getting a fake tan? Maybe some orange hair on top of that? Nah. Well, first day at the beach, I will go from very white to lobster red, and then back to white again in like 2 days. No, he's faster than me. Oh, stay here. If I was to meet a gamer girl, I certainly didn't pick the right game for that. And besides, I have kids with 2 women. I'm done with women. No, you just wait, stop, stop. Good boy. Thank you. You updated the map combo, Paul, and it worked, I assume. I've tested the Calais, all over Calais, on the global combo because I've seen reports about crashes there. Couldn't find any. It's 50 degrees in some parts of India. Well, it's 40 degrees here and I'm living in Scandinavia. It's supposed to be bloody cold here. Well, you're here, Kalia, but I hear promises, promises, promises. Yeah. I'm done with multiplayer. And besides, I'm turning level 49 this year. I'm perfectly capable of living my life on my own. You'll just go beat up some men in Arma 3. That is so unfair. I mean, if I would say the same thing, I'm just going to go to Arma 3 and beat up some women. That's not okay. Thank you, Division Hunter 97. I'm glad you liked them. And I will release my global combo tomorrow as well. For those of you who are using that. Although I personally recommend the Eurasia edition. It looks so much nicer. I mean, Kalia, you're such a nice woman. How is that even possible, considering the fact that you hate Scanias? I don't understand. How is it possible to be nice and hate Scania at the same time? If you weld the 2 Volvos together, Thanos, you get 1 ZiL. Hi Ada, welcome. I'm doing fantastic, Ada. How are you doing? I'm doing something I never thought I was going to be able to do. I'm hauling 51 tons in a ZiL 133. No, can't do that with Scanias, Kalia. You either love them or you hate them. There's nothing in between. And hate isn't good. A seal and vodka welded together is Putin. Be careful, he might be listening. Scania trucks matter. I do have a bumper sticker for ATS, which says Scania is my other truck or something. I'm not really sure even it works on 137. Hi Vinay and welcome. Welcome to Bonkers. 210 horsepower, 51 tons of cargo. And my coat of arms on the sides of the truck. Driving Scanias in real life is rubbish. Paul, do you have a death wish? Death as in banish wish? You can't say that about Scanias. It's the best truck ever. It's scientifically proven. There are no better trucks than Scanias. John H. Welcome, sir. It's been a while. Nice having you here. "20 meters deposit may seem longer in a Scania." Oh, it's starting to rain again. Just a little bit, but still. Do we really need a 780? I mean, the 730, is there anything it's not capable of hauling? Except 400 tons of cargo, of course. Yes, Sotka, it's the same one, but I'm using RAF's truck sound mod with it. There are links to the sound mod in the video description. The canine, I'm pretty sure people who love Renault trucks are asking the same question. Yeah, well, if I was able to speed in a ZIL, they would probably reward me for it. They would walk up to me while I was speeding past them and give me the money. Yeah, I'm aware of the Walmart truck. Let's see what happens. It's just a test truck so far. You have put the Caucasus map in your combo, Tokus? Well, so did I this afternoon. I'm glad it's back. Yay! Looking forward to it, first game basis. I'm gonna do something I didn't think I was capable of doing. I'm gonna speed in a SiSL hauling 51 tons. There we go. Look at that. Hi, Vivo. The Caucasus map, the first version of it, was actually nicknamed the most boring road in the world. It's not supposed to be exciting. I haven't tried the Actros EVR zone. No, I'm not. I'm not that into Mercedes trucks, to be honest. Yes, John. 133 with 210 horsepower and a 10-speed transmission and 51 tons of cargo. Docus, if Project Balkans comes out, it's gonna take at least a week before I possibly add it to my map combo, but I need to do extensive testing of that map before I add it next time. In hindsight, I shouldn't have added it at all to my map combo for 245. There were way too many bugs on the map. Jesper, if you don't have city names on Faroe Islands, I'm guessing you are using the Faroe Island map mod. And that is an absolutely horrible map from any combiner's perspective. You can't be serious, Cannon. A truck is supposed to be loud, obnoxious, and lots of black smoke. A truck is supposed to deliver cargo. That is what a truck is supposed to do. Of course, it's nice if it's loud, obnoxious, and has a lot of black smoke. That is very nice, but it's not the purpose of the truck. Oh, promos Faroe Islands. Well, in that case, post your game.log on my Discord server, and we will tell you what you're doing wrong, because you're doing something wrong. Hi, Arias! Welcome to Hungary. Or Magyar, I guess they call it. Oh! No, I don't play on stolen maps, so Mario Map is a map I'm not using. I prefer maps that hasn't been stolen, to be honest. Magyar, my bad, Magyar. Bengan, Arias, look who's here. John H is here. My real name, Liam, is Alfie. I've said that before. It's no secret. The map I'm using is a standalone map pool. Magyar? Magyar? That sounds wrong. Hi, Crazy Mango. I think I told you that about a year ago already. My real name. Magyar. Magyar. Is that correct? Oh, hang on, hang on. We have a problem. This hill is gonna be a struggle. Come on, truck. You can do this. Come on. There we go. Good girl. Oh, so it's Ma'ar. Ma'ar? Stop saying the silent J pronounce the J. Make up your mind. Magyar. That's what I'm saying, Magyar. I'm just gonna go back to saying Hungary. Yeah, let's just Magyar. I'm with the Rise on that. I'm just gonna call it Hungary. Oh, come on! Well, if you have any problems with the Dokas with the Eurasia edition, post your game.log on my Discord server and we'll help you figure it out. I did say it correctly. I have no idea when I said it correctly. Ma'ar. Is that correct then? Ma'ar. Canine, yes, it's definitely legal to import a Scania to the US. I guess the same rules apply to 25-year-old trucks in the US as cars have. Magyar. Okay, Magyar. Hungary. It's correct. I did say it correct. Magyar. Finally, let's go back to saying Hungary now that we know how to pronounce it. Pest. An open A, yeah, whatever. Hungary. Yeah, I'm not. That's it. Time out. Let's stop doing that. It's Hungary. Period. Welcome, Stavy. You're late. Let's not do Dutch. Ducky is the generalissimus of Vombatia. So he's the head of the military in Vombatia. No, Ducky getting arrested? No. He has he just had duties to deal with in Vombatia today, so he couldn't be here. Whoa! So the trailer is lifting the front a little bit. Well, he's also head of the secret police in Vombatia, so he can basically do whatever he like. I've done 2 videos on how to install this map, so I recommend that you take a look at my video for 135. I will do a new video for how to install this map on 137. He broke the speed limit in a ZiL. There isn't anything Ducky can't do. As I said, Ducky can do whatever he wants. Did I ever tell you about Ducky's girlfriend? What a bird! Sorry about that. Is it gonna rain for long? I'm getting tired of rain. Yeah, I'm very sorry about the Ducky joke. It's not gonna happen again. Project Balkans on 137, maybe they will release it, maybe they won't. I have no other information than let's see what happens. And she was from Turkey, by the way, his little bird. Oh God, I'm funny. Oh no, I'm just talking about Ducky's girlfriend, Kolja. She's a real bird from Turkey. And that's all, folks. I'll be here all week. Thank you very much. Who's my favorite YouTuber? I'm gonna go with LGR probably. If you're familiar with him, he'd do videos on old PCs and yeah, old computers, I should say, and old games and things like that. He's fantastic. And well, of course, Squirrel is always going to be one of my other favorites. Of course, I wouldn't have been doing this if it hadn't been for him. Not PewDiePie. Jesus. PewDiePie is just strange. I would also consider myself being one of the best YouTubers ever, simply, hear me out, simply because you're actually watching me doing 30 kilometers an hour in a SiL 133. It probably says more about you, though, than it says about me. Yes, that is Crazy Mango. That is something you won't regret. Having an M2 is one of the best things that ever happened to me. Oh! Crap. Map is still in the works. It's not released yet, but it is slowly progressing and will be released one day, hopefully soon. I'm not familiar with FTW. I assume he's from New Zealand. Ah, you're so kind, Kalia. Thank you. What is he waiting for? Come on. Face reveal. Like whatever that bass player's name is, who did his headphone reveal, or ear, was it ear reveal? Yeah, we're all waiting for Map to be released. And the Red Sea. And the Road to Asia. Hi Anders, welcome. Speaking of the Road to Asia, as I said earlier, if you are interested in, if you know something about map modding, Road to Asia team needs more map creators. Progress is slow right now, so they are looking for map creators. If you want another project or a project to work on, contact Extremer or Perid or me even. Oh, there will be treats, Thailand. But you're like 10 people, Arias. You're a team by yourself. But it's true. Project Turkey needs more mappers. And for Roex, some brave ones who dare map in Crimea. My net worth, minus 2 million or something. I wish I was worth 1 penny. Thank you, RSG, and welcome. Paul, I certainly hope they will come together one day. I really hope. My dream is that the next version of the game, ETS2, will be named just Truck Simulator. And even better, be backwards compatible with maps from both ETS2 and ATS. 100 Kalia, how dare you? I have gigabit. 1,000. Don't come here with a puny 100. I have a proper connection. Thank you, Sergey. I really appreciate that. Anders, if you're having any problems with it, contact us in the support channel on the Discord server. I'm pretty sure we can figure it out. There's an Australian truck. Yeah, there is. There's also an Alaska truck simulator coming out sometime in the future, they say. Let's see what happens. Oh, wrong gear. There we go. The car I'm driving, I have a Peugeot 508 SW. Really boring car, but my youngest daughter wanted it because it has a glass roof all the way to the back. And she saw that glass roof and told me to buy the car. And I'm a moron, so I did. Yeah, we're hauling 51 tons in a 210 horsepower truck, which is why we're not very fast. It's an okay car, but it's not my dream car in any way. This is not real time, no, it's a 1:3 scale map. So it is much bigger than a regular 1:19 scale map, but still only 1:3 scale. Hi Alfie! Uh-oh! Hey Anders, my Peugeot is also from 2011 and I'm never gonna have a car again without a full glass roof. It's very nice actually having a roof like that. No, you can't see what I'm driving. SiSL 133 with my coat of arms on the side. And me in 30 years next to me. Thank you, Farmer. I'm glad you liked the avatar. I'll have new banners and other things posted, updated to all of my media, all the channels over the next couple of weeks. No roof, been there, done that as well. I had a cab for a while, but I can't afford having two cars, which is basically what you need, unless you buy a boring Volvo cab or a very expensive Merc. Yeah, the roof, the glass roof is the only thing I really like about my Peugeot. Hi, relaxing. The hauling is actually going pretty well, Anders. I even managed to do a reverse parking of a double trailer today. So I'm very happy with how things are evolving using this truck. I haven't said anything about the Chinese company of Volvo. But we all know the Chinese makes great cars, so... Yeah, well, that parking was just pure luck. So we're in Pilisvöres something. Matlov, yes, you need head tracking. Game will never be the same again once you have that. You will never go back to doing it without. Hisingen, is that a province in China? Well, yeah. Everyone from Gothenburg left us. I did used to have a Volvo V70, by the way, for the record. I'm not a hater. You want to see the whole truck? You can't handle the whole truck. Here it is. That's the truck, the whole truck, and nothing but the truck. So help me God. Aha! So you're admitting that Gothenburg is a suburb to Stockholm now? Yeah, it's pretty bunkers, this thing. I have 210 horsepower and, well, 51 tons behind me. And for some very strange reason, it seems like we're going to be able to make it. $210 horses, Ubex. And a 10-speed manual, no crawler gears, nothing. And I think we at best at some point reached 50 kilometers an hour. So it isn't fast. A ferry simulator, Liam? Really? No. I've been partying a few times on Danskebåten. Horrible days. Lucas, there are no African maps you can add yet to the combo. My map will be out soon, I hope. I'm not using any graphics mods. I'm using settings that maybe, if we're lucky, Bengan will post a link to. There is a rock simulator where you can simulate, where you can be a rock. That's exciting, probably, if you like sleep simulators. So in all of the world there are 6 people who don't like this map. Or me. Budapest. There we have it. Oh! The graphic settings, Bengan. Someone asked what graphic settings I'm using. If there's a map of Guyana, not that I'm aware of, no. I'm glad he got arrested, Docus. I'm sorry to say that we have the same behavior by some people here in Sweden. They have not been arrested, unfortunately. The temperature of my GPU, it's low. It's probably even lower than the temperature in the room is, because it's like 40 degrees in here now. Thank you, Bengan. So there you have my graphic settings. Bengan posted a link to them. So I'm not using any graphic mods. I never do. And besides, I'm not impressed with how graphics mods work on map combos anyway. So, and there's the link to the head tracking information as well. If you're interested in head tracking, check out that link. Even if you don't have money to buy any head tracking devices, Bengan has an answer to that too in that link. Ha! It should be restricted from YouTube forever. So we have traffic set to 3, which means that we will have to wait for 3 trains. You can actually see one of them in the background there. Raiden from Mexico, welcome. Nice having you here. I am flooring it, by the way. Ah! We made it. You have a delay. I have a 10-second delay, Liam, from when you write something before I respond to it. There's a 10-second delay. Why did he stop there? Wow, the traffic set to 3 in this game is insane. Oh, that kind of delay, Liam. I hope you're the only one. There shouldn't be a delay. Oh, come on, Thanos, be nice. Gotta say, I'm very pleased with this haul. Very pleased with it. I actually, honestly, didn't expect the truck to be able to even move. And we're almost at our location now, at the destination, which means that we've been able to haul 51 tons of steel beams in a SiSL 133. What do you mean I better park it this time? I parked it both the other times as well. Of course I'm gonna park it. After parking in a double trailer, I can park anything. Wait, did I hit? Oh yeah, that's right, I did hit a police car. Totally not my fault. This truck wasn't designed to haul 51 tons. The recommended maximum weight for this truck cargo is, I think, 8 tons. Or was. It's not like they're producing the truck anymore, unfortunately. Never heard of the RTX Titan. It's probably awful. Wow, that was horrible. Well, not my best parking. Sargento, this is not part of ProMods. This is the Hungary map, a standalone map of Hungary. There we have it. Let's have a look at the map again. So this is standalone map Hungary 1 to 3 scale. Unfortunately not of all of Hungary, only this area here so far. No, I do not have an Almar SKRS shifter. I wish I had, but unfortunately. Funaki, thank you for being here. And to the rest of you, thank you for being here as well. If you enjoyed the stream, give me a thumbs up. If you haven't done so already, subscribe as well. God damn it. And sign up for our convoy on the 9th of August. The server has been approved. So we will have the convoy on the 9th of August. And that is all I have for you today. Thank you so much for being here. We're going to do some more hauling tomorrow. One last stream before I take a vacation, 2 weeks with my kids. There will be no streams during that period, but I'll be back again tomorrow for one last stream before we end the show for a couple of weeks. So thank you very, very much for being here, guys, and have a great evening, have a great Saturday, and hopefully I'll see all of you again tomorrow. I'll announce the stream. If not tonight, then tomorrow morning. I'll let you know with at least some hours to go. So, thanks guys. Take care everyone. Bye bye.